Hey, how's it going, everybody? So in this video, I want to do another comparison like I did maybe a week or two ago, delving into limit breaks on what heroes and just trying to approach that conversation. With the new limit breaks in the ethers, everyone is asking, who should I use it on? Should I use it on this one? Should I use it on this one? A lot of people have made their choices already. And so in the previous video that I did, which if you have not seen that, make sure you check it out, was looking at morale before and after limit breaks and seeing what the changes are. There's obvious stat changes, but I wanted to see what's the damage difference like for an AoE hero, and I compared it with the exact same team, so you could see from the limit break to the regular emblemed version how much more damage you got. So make sure you go check out that video if you haven't seen it already. And that got me thinking, I want to do a comparison with snipers. So I think the way that damage works, as the percentage damage gets higher, the damage increase starts to become a little bit more exponential or a little less linear. Whereas the lower the damage is, the closer it is to the defense value, or if it's underneath the defense value. Basically, as your attack stat and damage gets higher than the defense stat, the increase in damage happens faster. So I was curious, with a hero like Gefjon, who's a very strong sniper, what are we going to see? So she's doing 500% damage with an attack stat of 900 here. So we're going to jump in to this friendly battle and show what her damage is going to be. And then after this, I'm going to attach another clip of attacking a limit broken Gefjon so you can see what the damage increase is. And that will help me determine, and hopefully you as well, whether certain hero types are more worth the limit breaks because the gains that they get are more significant. So there's that class of like lower to mid-tier damage dealer, high-tier damage dealer, and then there's like support heroes where you're just gaining increased stats for them, which can be beneficial as well, like a Garnet or a Black Knight or something like that, Krampus. So let's jump in here and see what kind of damage. Let's establish our baseline, and then we can finish our test with the limit broken version. So I'm just going to try to take out the bigger threats here. So we will need to kill Sif as well because Gefjon is getting boosted damage and we don't want that to impact our test. Okay, so let's get Kingston out of here. And let's get our baseline. So to Ariel, 982 damage. Let's get one more. These numbers can vary, so let's get one more for a little bit more complete of a picture. Sorry if you hear some noise outside. They are doing some work. Okay, so that time we saw 1,000 on the same target, which is kind of interesting because there are no defense buffs there. So you can see it can fluctuate. We can see about 900 to 1,000 probably represent the different ends of the extreme. And so now we're going to jump in and look at the limit broken version and see what kind of an increase we can see there under these same conditions. So I forgot to mention in the first one that there was a level 11 monotroop. This one, there was a level 7, I think, ninja troop. So we have a plus 25% attack. So we're looking at the last one. Let's see. Let's do the... can't do the math. I'll have to look at it afterwards what the stats are. But here we're looking at 1,200. And let's try to get... let's try to get hit here now and see what kind of difference we're looking at. Okay, so just give her some extra mana, and she... Okay, so we did have a hit from the other Gefjon on Lepiota, who has a passive ability to reduce incoming damage the first 3 times. So this was about 100 higher, and I definitely want to see what that's going to look like on a different target. So let's get some protection here from Frigg. So the other thing to keep in mind with Gefjon in particular is that since she's stealing minions, that's sort of equivalent to dealing more damage. So she gets that credit as well. It won't appear as other damage. It's just because she's removing the minion first. 1200 on Cobalt. Okay, so Cobalt's defense is 814. Ariel's is 959. So quite a big difference. We'll keep pushing ahead and get her to hit one more target here to really complete this view. But so far, quite a big difference. Not what most people would probably think of to choose for a limit break. I guess I don't know what people would think of to choose, but a sniper wouldn't have been my choice because she doesn't seem as versatile, maybe. Like, I think a lot of people chose their big tanky supports, like Black Knight, Garnet for some people. And then a lot of people chose like Cassie and Marjana, or heroes that are... Okay, so pretty much 1200 again, 865 defense. Also one of the weaker targets here. Let's see if we can go one more time. It's getting a little sketchy here. Hope we don't kill her by accident. Oops, that's gonna kill her. Okay, well, we got 2 hits for each one. Quite a bit stronger, though they were hitting a little bit weaker targets. But you're looking at, let's see, we saw 900 and 1,000, and then we saw 1,200 twice on lower defense targets. You're probably looking at a gain of at least 150, which is nice. Is that worth the limit break? I don't know. It depends how often you use that hero. Again, the way I make decisions is wanting them to be as versatile as possible, and I think snipers don't have a lot of versatility. But you get the idea as to how much damage difference you can expect to see with a hero like a sniper. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I might try to do this for another sniper if I can find one. It's hard to get the perfect test setup because you only have so many flags and there's a lot going on the board. So it's a difficult question to answer, and I did the best I could, and I think I did a pretty good job demonstrating what kind of differences you can expect to see without any damage increases from, attack up or other things like that. Just keep in mind that the 2 targets hit with the limit broken version were both lower defense heroes compared to Ariel getting hit in the first one, who has a bit higher defense than they do. So yeah, please let me know what you think in the comments down below. I do want to keep doing this with other heroes, especially as the color pool of limit broken 5 stars we can get increases. And I'll definitely be highlighting some of the key 4 stars I like to use, how they benefit once the purple limit breaker quest becomes available. So be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to show your support for the channel. Over 7,000 and going strong, so join those ranks, and yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.